venturing into the forests of doom to look for a log, a very rare species that only a few of us can ever discover.
Oh, guys,
As you see, it's a long and adventurous walk. And it encounters very much endangered. But we're up to the challenge.
We're going on an adventure!
My log senses are tingling.
I found the product log! Yeah.
Product law is very common among logs. Back to Denise for more information.
Thanks, Katie. The product law is one of the most useful log laws when you are faced with adding logarithms together. When logarithms have the same base, their values can be multiplied together to get the product. This can work for any number of logarithms being added.
When looking at log 3 plus log 7, since they have the same base, you can multiply 3 and 7 together. Oh, I forgot to put the 7. To get the product, and you use the product law to use that. So when there's a plus sign, you multiply the two values of the logs together. So it would be log 21.
This is the same base formula for logs.
It's so beautiful.
Back to Denise. She's my friend.
Go.
Thanks again, Katie. The same base law is used when the base of a logarithm and the value of the logarithm are the same. You first have to try to find a power that has a base that is the same as the base of the logarithm. Therefore, the base and the value of the logarithm can be crossed out to simplify. You are left with the exponent that was on the base of the power, and that is the answer.
We have found the change of base law and the zero exponents law, and they've happened to be in the same habitat. This is the zero exponent up close. Back to Denise for more information.
Thanks, Sarah and Katie. The change of base law is critical to know when evaluating logarithms. You can evaluate logarithms to any base with this law.
So this is an exponential form, and in order to be able to evaluate it, we have to put it into logarithmic form. So it's going to be log to the base of 7 equals 100 is 125 equals x. And since we can't get a common base for the value, we're just going to divide log 125 by log 7. And that equals 2.481. So that is the value of x.
It's going.
The zero exponent law is important to know as well. When any logarithm has an x value of 1, no matter the base, it will equal 0. This is because when you use the change of base log law, you divide log 1 by log 9, log 1 equals 0, so whenever you divide something by 0, the exponent will be a 0 as well.
It's a negative exponents log law. This log law is a very hidden log law. And that's why I'm going to tell you the log behind this log law.
Oh, but it's flower.
No, I'm not, because I'm stupid. This
No, I
log can write notes. And it wrote this. What if this niece can discover its true meaning? And now I'm Scottish.
Thanks, Caitlin. The negative exponent log law isn't used that often, but is important to know and understand. When you have a fraction as the x value, the logarithm with an exponent of the value, it will equal the exponent, but negative. Since the value and the base are the same, they'll cancel and leave the exponent of m, which is divided by 1. Back to you, Sarah.
This is the power log law. It's a very dirty law, as you can see. Back to Denise for more information. Yo, Denise. Power log.
Power log law is important to know to further simplify logs and then evaluate. When there is a number being multiplied by the log, it can be moved to the value of the log and put as the exponent. From there, the exponent can be applied to the value to use the change of base or the same base formula to evaluate. This is a very important law to understand. Now back to Caitlin, who's out there on the scene.
Yeah, smell that fresh air. I'm not the only one that enjoys it. You see, this log does too. This log is known as the most common log law. It is the quotients law. God, does it love its fresh air. Actually, I have no idea if it likes fresh air because I know nothing about this law. But Denise does. To you, Denise. Holla!
Thanks, Caitlin. The quotients law is used for when you are trying to subtract logarithms that have the same base value. Since they have the same base, you can just divide the values by each other to get the quotient.
So for this one, since they both have a base of 4 and they're being minus, you can use the quotient law. So you do log to the base 4 and then 8 over 2. And then log to the 4.
And 8 divided by 2 is 4. Thank you for joining our log event.
Ow!
Thank you, Sarah, Katie, and Caitlin for their great work on logs, and thank you for tuning in. This is Denise signing off Math Discovery. See you next time.
Planted the trees. They're all like
It's a feral child! We're going on a mission. What?
holy pottery. Holy bow tie. Holy cheese and biscuit. Holy crumpet.
Really, where did Sarah go?
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Don't get so mad.